Let's go, baby. What time is it? Game time, only time, baby. Give me 2 cups of the Ric Flair.
So loud.
Love y'all.
So loud. These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. If this your first time tuning in, welcome. Thank you. Just like the deacon say in church, if you've ever been to a black church, I don't know about the other one, but if you've ever been to a black church, we extend our hands. We want to welcome you in and invite you back. That's number one.
Yes, sir.
Number two, if you're a repeat offender, hi.
What
How you
up,
doing?
though?
How you doing? Yeah.
Peace.
What's your name, man?
Man, my name Cary. Come from GNC Sports Talk, you know what I'm saying? One half of GNC Sports Talk.
And I am Gary, the G inside of GNC Sports Talk. And if this is your first time, you're going to hear something real interesting right now. 2 very good slogans that we just happen to push together.
Gotta have to.
This is GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
For the culture.
by the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
Number 1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our lovely, beautiful mother said so.
Because our lovely, beautiful mother said so. Yes, indeed. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. We got a full slate for y'all, but before we do, it's a few things we got to get in order for this house.
Well, first of all, let's go by saying this. Happy birthday, Sid.
Happy birthday,
Happy
CJ.
birthday, Sid. Happy birthday, CJ. You know you are. We appreciate you for tuning in. I know I was probably late on the happy birthday text message, but hey, I want to say it live right now. Happy birthday.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Wow.
From Funky Town.
From Funky Town.
From Funky Town. If you know, now you know.
That's pretty good. I didn't expect that one. You threw me off on that one. And also a couple other rules. We love music here, so we'll get to that in 1 second. But we want to go ahead and get into these comments because we so love y'all. We so miss y'all. And football's back. So I'm extra geeked and excited.
Me too, man.
For things to come.
Yes, sir.
Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into these comments real quick. And my favorite thing to do in here, you know it.
Oh, got to.
If you haven't done it, make sure you follow these here prompts right here. That is for a like, subscribe, follow, share. It ain't got all that in there, but you get the gist. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop into these comments really quickly. Why don't we?
Yes, sir.
From number 1.
Chelsea.
It's Tuesday podcast time. Yeah.
What up, though?
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah. I hope my hands ain't ashy. Number 1 sports. Number 1 sports podcast on this side
of the track.
Which track? We got a lot of them in between here. A lot of train tracks.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Pony Express. Yo, that's the birthday boy right there.
That's the birthday boy.
It's game time.
It is.
Now it's time for so long. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. How you doing, mother?
What up, mama?
How are you doing? What's good?
Brother from Black Raiden. 2K25 coming out is, I believe, on September 9th. Black Raiden, I know you've been checking out the graphics, the gameplay. I've been checking out the graphics and gameplay. I have to say, it looks good.
Well, if you ain't paid attention, he also has his
YouTube link up there too.
Well, it's not his link, but the picture.
The picture, yeah. Oh, the new picture.
Yeah.
Boy, already on it.
Oh, yeah.
Show you right. Appreciate it, bros. Already.
Of course, my brother. Okay, it's Tuesday. It's
my 2-mile walk day.
Hey, keep it up. Health is wealth, baby.
Health is wealth.
Watch out. I'm not sure what she was at. I know what it could have been.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Sid, from Chelsea. Dreadheads in the building.
Dreadheads, blockheads. As they don't like to be referred to as dreadheads because they don't dread. So, blockheads. Hey, but speaking of college football, before we go on college football, I got my copy. Well, Gary already had his copy of NCAA football.
Yeah.
I got my copy of NCAA football last week, and my brother over here was showing me the tricks and the tips and all of that for Dynasty mode. I just started with Penn State. Just started with somebody. I have to say, the wait was worth it. That game looks so realistic. The players, the play calling, everything is so realistic in that game. I love it. I was playing before I came over here. I like it. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not the best at NCAA football or Madden. I can tell you that right now off the top. But I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better with a lot of practice, a lot of patience, and a lot of repetition, and me getting on my players in Dynasty mode. All right, let's go.
All right.
Just had to announce it.
Really quick, let me see. Happy Tuesday,
Happy Tuesday, Miss Tanya.
What up, Tanya? What up? What up? All right. Without further ado,
let's get to it.
College football, as young said CJ, he old, has started back. College football is back. We had our first upset in the first game.
Right.
Florida State, Georgia State, big upset. Sorry, Georgia State is the other small school. Georgia Tech, Florida State, big game, Dublin, Ireland. Florida State, known for their dominance over the past few years, quite possibly could have been an SEC school, as some would say. And you have Georgia Tech, who always kind of underperforms, but always manages to make a bowl game. You only need win 6 games, you can make a bowl game. Georgia Tech, heavy underdog, came in, got things established, got things done. They look like the more aggressive team, experienced team, more chemistry on their team, better head coach. They looked like they were supposed to win that game with no fear whatsoever.
Right.
I'll get to you in a minute. Am I disappointed in Florida State? No, I'm not disappointed in Florida State. Florida State lost a lot of talent last year. A lot of talent. And also, before I get on my daily rants, forgot to say we love music here. I apologize, y'all. Almost forgot. We love music here. It is a part of our podcast. It's something that we do every week at the end of the show. We would love it if you would share your music picks with us, and we will showcase them at the end of the show. The music picks can be any artist, any bop, any album, any tune, any whatever it may be. We love music. We love listening to music. It is a part of who we are, and we love to share it with y'all and for y'all to share it with us. So if you will, put an M next to the artist, album, song, bop, pop, whatever it is, and we will showcase it at the end of the episode.
Yes, sir.
Back to our regular scheduled program. Florida State, on the other hand, did not look good at all. DJ, I pulled his name up and watched me butcher it.
Okay.
Uyunglele. I think I did okay.
Okay, I like the pronunciation.
I think I did it right.
You get 2 thumbs up from me.
I get 2 thumbs up.
You get 2 thumbs up from me
because we know how bad it is.
Man, look,
we know how bad.
We probably could. I probably wouldn't did worse.
You're a little bit better with me than that. But yeah, DJ or DJU is what they was calling him, because I think they got tired of pronouncing it. Did not have a good game. This is a new Florida State quarterback, and he had a career where he started at Clemson, then he went to Oregon State, and now he is with Florida State, who has championship aspirations. And let me just say this. It does not look very good when you can't complete the ball more than, we'll say, 7 yards down the field on a handful of occasions. They did not go down the field very much at all. They looked like the New Orleans Saints last year. And if you're going to have a season like that, let me tell you, Florida State head coach job is on the line.
Well, nah.
No, hold on. Let me finish. I say it's on the line simply because in this here new day and age of college football, transfers care about winning. And just as soon as you got good transfers in there, they got extra time, they could transfer out a limited amount of times and go to another program that got better aspirations. There's no loyalty in this game no more. And if you see recruits leaving that you got in, now they have general managers in the football game now. They never had that before to manage recruits. Now with transfers being unlimited so people can leave and come and go as they please. And with more pressure with private equity and other things getting their hands into college football, it is imperative that you win. And my last thing before I let you go, y'all were trying to get out the ACC last year to go to the SEC, tried suing them also. And what did they get you? Let's think about that. Go ahead, good sir.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Mike Norvell is at the head coach for Florida State, I believe. He is not in jeopardy of losing his job. He is not on the hot seat. We all know what happened last year. Some people thought or think that they should have made the playoffs because they had an undefeated record, but Jordan Travis got injured the second to the last game of the season. So the college football committee said, no, we're going to take Florida State out, and they're going to play against Georgia. Georgia wiped them off the map without Jordan Travis. They again,
and also they didn't have a lot of people playing too.
They didn't have a lot of people playing as well. Again, which I do have to agree, and it is a fact that they did lose a lot of players from last year's class. Nothing wrong with that. They rebuilding. They are we're a number 10 team. Now I'm pretty sure they're gonna move up maybe like 15 to 20. Who knows how that's gonna go? But are they in jeopardy of not making the college football playoffs? To start off 0-1, some would say yes. I'm gonna still say, man, it's still early in the season. First week of the season. You know what I'm saying? First game. Everybody has to get acclimated. Georgia Tech. Let's give Georgia Tech a lot of credit. Georgia Tech played a great game. They had a good game plan. Defense was pretty good. For the most part, you can say it was a low scoring game. Is that safe to say to you?
Georgia Tech doesn't have very high scoring games, so yes, it was low for Florida State, maybe coming off of last year, but not low for Georgia Tech. Yeah. That's about what they do.
But all in all, it was great to see college football back again. You felt the energy, even though they were in Ireland as well. You felt the energy all out there, the energy all around the states. Everybody was waiting for it to come back. It came back. It was a great game. It started off pretty good. Well, it was good for the most part. But I enjoyed it. But Mike Norvell's, in my opinion, his job is not on the line. He's not on the hot seat.
No, I'm saying it can be if things start to go wrong in terms of recruits not coming in, them not getting certain things. Yes, they have the name, but now more than anything, with people switching conferences and there really being two big conferences, the SEC and the Big Ten, and with people slowly, steady going other places, like SMU's in ACC now. You go steal a couple people from them if they want to. Dallas is just as big of a city, if not better, and both don't have state taxes, Florida or Texas.
Wow.
Only thing I'm saying is this. If you get to losing games this year and you don't replace said talent, and if DJ Ungale, I did it wrong. Whatever. Yeah, DJU, if he doesn't look to be who he's supposed to be, this could be a very long season and one where you can start to lose for next year. Same thing that we were talking about when you got the game. Winning means more, but recruiting these people mean even more. And if you don't win, that hurts. And if you don't recruit well, that's going to hurt too. So you wind up having two bad seasons instead of one or three, or ask Florida how I feel to have your season be what it is, or Miami be what it is. They haven't been the same in a long time. Florida State just returned to prominence. It's real easy to fall off that high horse.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So we will get to a few predictions here shortly, but you had UConn in talks with joining the Big 12 with all sports.
Well, in all sports, this came out, I believe, on Friday when I had told you about it. UConn is in the talks with the Big 12 about joining in all sports. Let's just say, their football team is gonna be nasty for their football team. Basketball, women's basketball, men's basketball, blue bloods as well. So you don't have nothing to worry about with that. But I'm not feeling UConn going to the Big 12, man. It just the regency just don't make any sense to me. But I said this about the Pac-12. Now it's the Pac-2, but Pac used to be Pac-12, going to the Big 12.
Big 10.
Big 10, I apologize.
Big 10 and Big 12.
Big 10, Big 12. I highly disagree with that. Them going all the way to the Midwest and they're on the West Coast, that just don't make no sense to me. So with UConn being on the East Coast, don't make no sense when they have to go travel all the way down to the South to play Baylor, play Oklahoma, play Oklahoma State, play Kansas. Like, we have to play all these teams, and these teams are going to have to go up there and play them. So, it just don't make no sense. Do I think it's a good idea? No. Do it make any sense to me? No. But, hey, get paid. Young brother, get paid. That's all I can say.
Real quick.
And sister. Get paid.
Right.
Yeah.
What's up? How you doing? Thank you for joining.
What up? What up? What up?
I think I got an idea who this is. But yeah, tap in with us.
What's up? What's up?
Tap in with us. What's up, Spencer? It's almost that time. One more week.
We on your head top. We gonna be on your head top.
One more week till you experience all the glory of Kirk Cousins. And no, he not my cousin.
And you experience the roar of Derek.
In reference, stop it. In reference of what you're saying with UConn joining the Big 12, it's not about geometry, proximity, location, latitude, and longitude. It's not about none of that. It's about money. It's about getting TV deals. That's why you have the SEC and the Big Ten with everybody joining. The Pac-12 disbanded basically with 2 teams left, and they're the Pac-2 right now because they couldn't secure a good TV deal where they're on TV enough. They were on the West Coast, 2 hours behind or 3 hours behind, depending on what region of the nation you lived in. But they had a whack TV deal, I believe, with Apple that didn't see anything. I think maybe something with CW that fell through and didn't see anything. So because you can't secure any TV money, which that's the name of the game, which is why, like, look, I'll use a different analogy. LeBron James, y'all want to know why he's not the highest paid? Because LeBron James get a piece of that TV money. When they renew these TV contracts with ESPN, ABC, and stuff like that, LeBron James, being brilliant as he is with his brilliant team, he get a piece of that TV money.
Right.
So he ain't got to get no high salary. So that's how he's made his money. That endorsements, the whole 9 yards. He ain't got to be the highest paid player. I'm going to get the TV money, and I'm a market buster, meaning I'm going to inflate whatever market I'm in. Go look at when he was in Cleveland, when he left Cleveland, went to Miami, and then go look when he went back to Cleveland.
Yep.
That's why UConn's looking to go join the Big 12. Which one would I rather see them in? It ain't the Big 12. I would probably rather see them in the Big 10 because if they go to ACC, they crushing everybody in the ACC basketball.
I don't think so. I don't think so, bro.
Hey, Dan Hurley ain't going nowhere, brother.
Yeah, I don't think
we ain't got the coaching classics no more either.
Yeah, we don't. He the coach of the. He's the new coach. He's the new hot coach too.
And I ain't just talking about the matchups. I'm talking about tournament times where they.
Of course, yeah.
But that's why they joining or looking to join the Big 12. I would hope that they shopping around, and that's why they looking to join the Big 12. That and then basketball being the most important thing, they got to pay Dan Hurley now. You know what I'm saying? He turned down the Lakers gig because they was gonna give him more money. Well, this is how you gonna give him more money right there.
That's how you give him more money, man.
That's what I say. What we got? Go Texans. Oh
man.
Catch us next week because we doing a show. Even if you at home, we're gonna do a show. We're gonna get these NFL takes off because we gotta get this going.
Yes, sir.
So before we leave and transition to the NFL, thanks for that transition, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Before we leave and transition to NFL, in terms of college football, what are some things that you are looking forward to seeing with all the conferences that have kind of mingled and formed the superpower conferences? Any storylines where you like somebody will overachieve or underachieve? What are you looking forward to with that?
Well, I want to start with LSU. They play USC, so we're going to just start. I'm just giving a synopsis of them first. I just want to see how they look against USC. I'm pretty sure USC gonna be good. Alabama, I want to see how they going to deal, how they gonna fit in with the new coach that came from Washington as well.
Kellen DeBoer.
Let's see. I want to know who is a surprise team that I can kind of look out for. We'll see all of this on Saturday. Man. But all the teams from the Pac-12, I just want to see how they going to go against the teams from the Big 12. I want to see how they're going to match up with those teams, the Ohio States, the Michigans, the Michigan States. Are they going to compete? Are the games going to be close? Or are they going to be out of hand? Because West Coast is the West Coast, but you know it's a whole totally different thing when you go to the Big 10 or the Big 12. And you have to play these physical teams. So we're gonna see. I can't wait. But that's the main headline that I'm really looking for. The new Big 12.
Yes, Eric Dooley, former Southern head coach, is now Grambling State University's offensive coordinator again. I thought Mama knew about that already, but she said she didn't, so she asked me about it last week. Yes, he is back with us. We will see. That was the last time that our offense was really potent. and we were really a force to be reckoned with. This is Grambling State University that we're talking about. Third generation HBCU graduates here, third generation Grambling State graduates, if you will.
Sure.
So yes, mother, thank you for that. Things that I'm looking forward to seeing, just a few. Looking forward to seeing if Oregon is actually going to make the noise and the static that everybody thinks they're going to make. Oregon is that team that they're saying is going to possibly come in and win the Big Ten this year over Michigan, which isn't going to be the same, or Ohio State. So if Oregon wins their first year in, that's crazy. Looking forward to see if Texas can survive the SEC gauntlet. I had this talk when I was with a couple of the homeboys, and we were out just catching up. I don't think Texas is going to make the playoffs, let alone, like, I think they're going to have at least 4 or 5 losses. Because
let's hope they do.
Well, I say that because they got to travel to Arkansas, Bama. I don't think, no, they play Georgia. So they got 3 tough games right there because Arkansas has been good these past. Oh, Ole Miss. Ole Miss is what ranked high. 6. Okay. So looking forward to seeing what Texas can do in the SEC. Also Oklahoma, because they made that transition too. I'm not sure they're going to fare very well, but we'll see. The offense can travel, but they don't necessarily have defense that travels very well or plays at home very well, honestly. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And probably the most burning question is this. What is Deion going to do his second year? There's a lot of talk about last year. Do you believe? I know we've gotten hate, and I'm fine with it because I ain't going to never forgive what he did, what we called he was going to do at Jackson State. So I don't care. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. I predicted last year what would happen, and it did. So now that he's in the Big 12, what can really happen? Also, I think Utah's going to win the Big 12. But I'm looking forward to seeing if he can piece together some more wins because, honestly, very underwhelming. That first year, very underwhelming. You talked a lot of crap, and you got a lot of flack for reporters not being able to interview or columnists not being able to say anything during press conferences because I guess they're saying bad, mean things about you. And I've seen some of the things, but am I shocked? No. But at the same time, winning cures all. And at the end of the day, you are judged by your wins. Go ask Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Nobody cares about the regular season. They care about the postseason. Not sure if I expect them to make the playoffs, but I expect y'all to be ranked and stay ranked for a fair amount of the year if you are as good as y'all say y'all are.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'll say.
Yes, sir. Colorado, y'all. I ain't gonna say y'all on the hot seat, but I mean, all this talk, what's been going on. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see when it's time to put on the pads because y'all did underachieve last year, and this is a new season, so it's a new slate.
Well, they overachieved with wins because they had one prior and 1-4, but underachieved in terms of
the hype.
Do you believe now?
Yeah.
You beat a bad TCU team. You barely beat Colorado State. You beat Nebraska ain't been good since the 80s, I think. I think that's the last time they were good, maybe the 90s.
Barely beat the Arizona State team.
Barely beat Arizona State.
Barely beat Arizona State. I watched that game.
Was the Arizona State?
Arizona State.
Okay.
Yeah. Arizona State Sunday.
Yeah, man. That right. Okay, so on the football, NFL that is, CeeDee Lamb with the Cowboys finally got signed. If you didn't see our beautiful, beautiful thumbnail that somebody made, CeeDee Lamb got signed. He's over there to our right, your left, depending on how you're looking at it. I don't know how to look. Mm-hmm. But yeah, CeeDee Lamb, that is the Cowboys receiver, the best offensive player I believe they have outside of Dak, and that's debatable who's better. He got signed. He's in the $30 million a year range, which that's great. Mm-hmm. Still have Michael Parsons there, still defensive end, linebacker, tackle, whatever you want to call him.
Multifaceted.
And then you have Dak Prescott, because as much as CeeDee Lamb getting signed as a wide receiver, which they definitely needed, you have nobody that throw the ball to him. And anybody that says Cooper Rush is the answer, I'll have you rushing to the decision is probably the dumbest thing you can say right now.
Yep.
Dak Prescott, 12 wins over the last 3 seasons, nothing to sneeze at. I get his playoff performance may not be up to snuff, but as much blame as we can put on Dak Prescott, I have to put the blame on the coaching staff too. If you know he's sucking in the postseason, then why are you not running the ball more?
And I saw that, let's see, Dalvin Cook was going in. I think he was having a meeting with the Cowboys. Frank Gore Jr., he got released by the Miami Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken, as well. It's been a lot of players that got released, and of course, NFL teams have to cut their roster down to 53-man roster. So a lot of players that did get cut might get picked up. But right now, I mean, back to what you had said, CeeDee Lamb, he deserved that contract. He is worth the money as well. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes with them. In regards to, I guess them signing. Did they already sign? They haven't signed Dak yet, right? They still haven't signed Michael Parsons yet. So it is some shoes that you do need to fill. You know, go and pay them people, man. Go and pay them people. If not, just send them to us. We need it desperately bad.
We not
I'm gonna
getting
keep
them.
saying it. Yeah, we not. But
We're
hey,
not gonna get them. Yes. Hold on 1 second. Let me get to what we got next. What we got? CD won't get the boys to the Super Bowl. No, he won't.
no.
I definitely agree. He won't get them to the Super Bowl. He is their best weapon, but he's their best weapon when you have Dak Prescott throwing to him. Dak has to sit up there and get signed. They can play the game all they want to, but Dak set himself up beautifully with the last contract being that he has a no trade clause, no franchise tag clause. So either you pay him or he sits out, and he's been getting paid a lot of money anyway.
Paid a lot, man.
So him sitting out, it won't do anything. He'll still be a high commodity if he goes somewhere else. But I root for him and not the Cowboys because I don't want to see anything come good to their fans. But I do root for Dak. I don't have a problem with the players per se, most of them at least.
They just play for that team.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that. Yeah, they just play for that team.
It. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we promised a lot of things with lists over the time being, so we're doing a better job with that. But we do have the top 5 best jerseys NFL wise that we could think. So it's 32 teams, many iterations of what's been going on since the dawn of football itself. So we have them right here for you. Mm-hmm. And what we'll do is put them up on the big screen, and then we'll minimize it here shortly. So I'll put yours up first, and then you can go into everything, if you will, from left to right.
All right. So with my top 5 NFL jerseys, I'm gonna go with the Saints. You know, you have to love the all white with the gold. I am a fan of that. I am biased, but if I wasn't biased, I still like the colors. Miami Dolphins. You gotta love the little on greenish turquoise with the orange and white. You can't go wrong with that. Also, we have the Cincinnati Bengals with the white jerseys with the black stripes. You can't go wrong with that either. Second to the last, we have Baltimore Ravens, the purple and black helmets. Great combination. And last but not least, the Seattle Seahawks. Their jerseys has been fire. 2012, I want to say they were looking real good. 2012, those jerseys was nice. And honorable mention, the Washington Commies. Yeah, he didn't want to put it on there. That's
no. I couldn't. He couldn't
put it on there, and that's fine. That's honorable mention. The Washington Commies with the black, with the all black, with the red helmets or burgundy helmets, whichever helmets
they ain't done them yet. I looked it up. They ain't done them yet. They just do black on black.
Okay.
Let me go real quick to comments and I'll blow yours up one more time.
Okay.
Where the Falcons at?
They suck.
Nobody wants them longest yard jerseys y'all got. Where are the Saints blacked out jerseys?
All right, good one.
No, we're not playing. We're not playing partial. They cool with amongst the best in the league. Did you see ULM Grambling uniform?
Now, which one you talking about? The red ones?
Yeah,
the red one's nice. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. For college football wise, Grambling colors.
Well, we didn't do college. We did pro.
Yeah, we did pro. We'll do college. We'll say college.
College got a lot more options.
Yeah, they have a lot.
College has a lot more options. Okay, real quick. So this is yours.
Yes, sir.
Yours is this. Well, from left to right. Go ahead and say
it. Saints, Dolphins, Cincinnati, Baltimore, Seattle Seahawks.
Okay. I like it. So here's mine right here. Before we get going. So I went from left to right. Houston Oilers, classic. Love their jersey colors and stuff like that. You know, I played with them back in the old days of Madden. Also, you know what I'm saying? I had to go with the Eagles, the throwback. I like them, but I don't like them. I really love to hate them colors that they have, but they kind of on the right player with their swagger, whatever, it look real good. Then we got the old Rams, not the Los Angeles Rams. I'm talking about the St. Louis Rams, the greatest show on turf. The blue that they had was great, right? But what really set them apart was when they put that white on and all the colors just seemed like they accent them right. And then I had to go with the throwback Seattle Seahawks when Sean Alexander was a part of them. The new ones, they cool or whatever. When they bust them out, I'm like, there's something about that blue, right? As y'all can see, blue and green is really in mine.
Right.
And then for you, which I like it too, the Washington.
Oh, we gonna say wait, okay.
But because you couldn't pick them out, put them on. But yeah, the Washington Commies, the new uniforms, like they really look good. Now the back of them look like they put some tape above and below for the jersey names or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's still something to it. It's a little bit of flair. So yeah, from left to right, I got Houston Oilers. It's a throwback, right? Warren Moon and them.
Mm-hmm.
And I be forgetting the Philadelphia colors. I forgot what the precise name of the colors is. It escapes me right now, but I'll get it in a minute.
It look green and white to me.
Well, it's green, but they got a specific color. But yeah, you got the Philadelphia Eagles, they're all green.
Yeah.
Them throwbacks, which you will.
Mm-hmm.
St. Louis Rams, man, like hating them growing up back when we was a part of NFC West.
Yep.
But them colors used to go crazy. And when they was on that turf and they was flying down the field, it just did something. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, man.
And then the Seattle Seahawks, them throwback jerseys back when Sean Alexander was on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It just did something to me. Because I seen you picked, I thought you would have picked that green, but you never picked that highlight. But I don't think you like that highlight green.
Which one?
Seattle Seahawks highlight green. You don't like them things.
Yeah, nah. But hey, everybody down there in the chat, y'all let us know which ones y'all like.
Kelly Green.
Kelly Green.
Kelly Green. Y'all let us know which list is better. I'll show y'all one more time.
Yeah. Show the list one more time. Y'all go in the chat and y'all let us know which ones do y'all prefer. Which jerseys are better, mine or Gary's?
Yeah.
Look, I ain't mad at the last one. I wanted to get the last one. I said honorable mention. I ain't know he had it on there, but I like his list.
Well, it was only 5.
The throwback Houston Oilers. I apologize. The throwback Houston Oilers, St. Louis Rams colors was nice back in the day. Detroit, is that Detroit, right?
No, that's Seattle. Seattle old throwback.
Ugh.
You tripping.
I like their new ones now. The new ones way better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you ain't wrong. Hold on. Before we go next, did you have an honorable mention that you wanted?
Nope. We ain't doing no honorable. It's only 5. Only 5.
I did my honorable mention.
No, you not. No, but that's what I'm saying. It's only 5.
Yep.
You can't be throwing the extra honorable. It's only 5.
Too late.
No, you didn't know. Nobody counted it. It's only 5.
Okay.
You can't.
Too late.
It's not on the list.
Too late.
It's not on the list.
Too late. All right.
It's not an honorable mention.
Rams colors back then. Facts.
No, them things was hated them, but like when them away colors, and that's their away jerseys, their home colors, they were cool.
Mm-hmm.
But them away colors was crazy. San Diego Chargers back in the day, their colors was crazy too. With LaDainian Thomas in the dark blue, this new powder blue bull, you know what I'm saying?
Powder blue.
Before we get ready to get to our segments that we so rightfully got to give y'all one more time.
Yeah.
Want to make sure y'all follow these here prompts real quick. See how I pause for dramatic effect. Make sure you follow it, like, subscribe, and share. This is GNC Sports Talk. I'm Gary.
This is Cary.
We are this dynamic duo. We just happen to be twins from Louisiana. All that good stuff right there. Yes, we got to make sure we read the resume off. And also, really, really briefly, and it's only because I didn't have a graphic. Agent Wilson of the Las Vegas Aces is that chick. Best player in the WNBA by far. Nobody in competition, no matter what rookies or any other person is doing. She is the best overall player in the WNBA right now, and it ain't close. And honestly, the Aces might be on their way to a 3-peat.
And well, New York Liberty might have something to say about
that.
Maybe. But all of this saying, as well as winning gold. Still the best player after winning gold, man. It just continued to keep going on and on and on. I'm not mad at it. She is balling. She is the best player, and she's been playing like the best player. Now, last game did she have a good game last game with the game winner? You know, everybody had them tough games, but It's not hard. It's not how hard you hit. It's how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. That's one of my favorite quotes. Shout out to Rocky. If you don't know, go check it out. But back to what you had said. Keep doing your thing, Asian.
No. You did that wrong. Love you, Cary, but I'm going with Gary List. I'm going with honorable mention the Bears.
All jerseys.
The Bear. Hey, I almost put the Bears in there because I looked at them. I'm like, they kind of fresh. They kind of fresh. I looked at them. That's a good call out.
All right.
Welcome here. Is Karl Malone daughter still in the WNBA?
She is not.
She is not in the WNBA.
She is retired.
Hey, and that's what I was gonna say. Maybe you could tell the difference between ours, but I wind up going with some throwbacks. I really am a simple type of person when it comes to jerseys. You ain't gotta have all that pizzazz and flash and all that. I ain't so simple that I like Green Bay old throwback jerseys. Not that simple, but I like a little bit of simplicity. Nothing too crazy, you know. Colors that sit up there and pop all the time. I don't know, they don't always do it for me. You know, like that's why Oakland Raiders colors is classic. That, you know, NWA war back in the day.
Wow.
Plain and simple, can't be flashy when you're losing.
Yeah, you ain't lying. We all know the feeling.
It's so true.
Don't we all know the feeling?
It's so true.
Hey, but it's a new season, though. It's a new season. All right, man. All right. So we're gonna get to our segments. Some for y'all to laugh at, some for us to educate y'all on. And with no further ado, we're gonna start the first one with flag on the play. And pretty much when flag on the play is when we see any athletes, when we see anybody in general do anything crazy, say anything crazy as an athlete, a coach, or whomever, it's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out. So, with no further ado, my flag on the play goes to. It goes to Emmanuel. Oh, it's okay. Emmanuel, and I'm gonna try to pronounce his last name. Emmanuel Yukuba. All right, so a lot of people don't know who Emmanuel is. He is not an athlete.
Not even you.
He is not a professional football player, basketball player, none of the above. He is just a plain old thief. And the reason he's getting flagged on the play, ladies and gentlemen, is because he was charged, and his partner in crime was he's still on the loose, but they were charged with stealing a ceremonial sword and bullhorn from St. John's coach Rick Pitino. Yes, you heard it right. They stole a sword and a bullhorn from St. John's head coach Rick Pitino. Now, if you don't know who Rick Pitino is, one of the all-time greatest, how would you call it? Scandals that come out in the past 20 years. If you don't know, he did a great job of recruiting. I see why he kept getting all those 5-star recruits, 4-star recruits in college basketball. If you don't know that story, please go read and listen to that story. I don't know why they ain't made a documentary on it yet. 30 for 30 should do it. HBO, since they did it last time with that team. What you remember? What's that team? I forgot the name of that team. But anyway, HBO should do a 30 for 30 on Rick Pitino scandal way back in 2000. If I'm not mistaken, 2012, 2013. Some of the stories, but yeah, Emmanuel he deserves to get flag on the play for stealing a sword and a bullhorn. What did that get you, sir? Bishop Sycamore. HBO did Bishop Sycamore, so I think HBO should do 30 for 30 Rick Pitino with the scandal that he had going on with the prostitutes and the strippers. Hey, but you heard it here first on GNC Sports Talk. Emmanuel Yukubob, this flag on the play goes to you, sir.
You get a flag on the play because I know you ain't pronounce his last name right.
Well, hey, what can I say?
That's so crazy.
It's just dumb. I agree on the Alexis. I agree.
Well, if you think that's dumb, you're going to love what I got to say. My flag on the play this week for crazy things that go on that we just have to make sure we point out. And I just couldn't believe my ears when I heard that Anthony Edwards said that the only skilled player back in the 90s, Anthony Edwards is a basketball player. I apologize. Y'all to do a better job.
Who?
Anthony Edwards is a basketball player from Atlanta, Georgia, playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yes, sir.
One of the rising stars of the game today. Said that the only people back in the day that had talent, that had the skill, that had something that could match up with what today was, is Michael Jordan. Now, Anthony Edwards ain't nothing but like 22, 23 years old. His favorite player is Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant came up when we was coming up. So we know who he is. Now, Anthony Edwards was born in 2000. So, I mean, it's no fault of his that he don't know how to go back and, watch his history. Hulu definitely show old games and stuff like that. But Anthony Edwards said that, yeah, nobody had skill back then. And Magic Johnson and others replied, but Magic Johnson's reply was definitely that of peril. No, I do not have the audio, but I will quote it to you just how he did it. In terms of Anthony Edwards and others that say or to talk about the skill of what it was back during my time or before, if you don't have a ring, then I don't need to converse with you. Do you know how powerful it is, ladies and gentlemen? You ain't got a ring, so you can't talk to Magic Johnson about competition and skill and will. Because as he said throughout his interview, it takes more than just skill and will. It takes a team. It takes everything coming together at the right time. It takes a little bit of luck.
Yep.
You got to be healthy throughout the thing. It takes a great supporting cast, and it takes you elevating your game. Anthony Edwards has yet to win a ring. I'm not sure in high school. He didn't win one in college. He hasn't won one in the pros. Magic Johnson doesn't want to talk about whether he has as much skill, if not more, than what Michael Jordan had or anybody else in his era. He said, you ain't winning no rings, so you can't even talk to me. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should just shut up, because the level of pettiness that Magic Johnson just displayed is one that you can't even argue.
And I'm going to take it a step further. This generation, and I saw like a 9-minute discussion with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce talking about Anthony Edwards' statements. And I don't know if Anthony was referring to like the players that I grew up watching or we grew up watching, but I could put the players, if you put the players that I liked in my prime, that's Tracy McGrady, one of my favorite basketball players of all time. That's Kobe Bryant.
I don't think he was talking about them though. I think he was going back like 80s and early 90s.
Man, look, it was different. It was different beast than it is now. Because what he doing now, I still don't think he would be able to do then. You look, Scottie Pippen, them Seattle Supersonics teams. Look, all I can say is, like I said, if he was referring to our generation of players that we grew up watching, like I said, Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter, like right now, a lot of players averaging triple doubles. If you ask me right now how many players got close to a triple double, maybe two, and that's Jason Kidd and that's Steve Nash. Those are, and it ain't like they got them a lot, but when they got them, triple doubles was so rare back then. Watching it. Now everybody getting triple doubles. It's different, man. It's different. So that's all I can say on that. Was he wrong? He was.
And from my hood, Ant-Man is from Georgia.
Georgia?
I don't know exactly where, but I know Georgia. I don't know if it was Athens or what, but he went to Georgia too also.
Yeah, also went to Georgia.
You talking about Karl Malone, no rings, LOL?
I Karl Malone, but close.
I don't think she liked Karl Malone.
Yeah.
We met him once. He was all right.
Remarkable story about it. By the way, I had a good story about it. Funny story, but it was crazy. Anyway, all right, man. So we're gonna get to the next segment that we have. When life comes at you fast, and pretty much when life comes at you fast is when you get on that plane, that helicopter, and you have your parachute, and you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, and 15, and you get off the plane, the helicopter with that parachute, and that parachute don't work. This is the sound you get. All right. So when we go back to real quick, when life comes at you fast, this goes to Dallas backup quarterback. And I know it's preseason. I know preseason don't mean a thing. It don't mean a thing. It don't count towards The regular season don't count towards the playoffs at all. It's just preseason. But my when life comes at you fast goes to Trey Lance. And the reason he's getting the reason he's getting when life comes at you fast is he threw 5 interceptions in a preseason game. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. 5 interceptions. When we talk about people that ain't get released, I don't see why he didn't get released. I don't see it. But hey, it is what it is, man. Trey Lance, you keep that act up, buddy. You ain't gonna be in the league for very too much long.
Simply put, why he hadn't got released. 1, they have not signed that. 2, they have Cooper Rush, which they have one, but nobody knows if he's really the answer. And 3, when they got him from San Francisco, they gave up a little bit, so they would get nothing in return if they released him. So that's why he's still on the roster. Him throwing 5 is crazy, but at the same time, 1, it don't mean much, but then 2, you gotta ask, why was y'all continue to throw the ball? Again, like, I'm not saying the player is absolved from anything, but that's just dumb. After 3, why are you still throwing the ball?
That's all.
If you don't got another quarterback, run it the rest of the time.
That's it.
Just embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, man.
It's just embarrassing.
It don't make no sense. But yeah, I saw the clips. I saw all 5 INTs, and I was like, nah, this can't be real. This cannot be real. And then I looked at it, and it was very much real. I mean, it was very much real. 5 INTs.
Was it in the half? I think it was just in the half.
Ooh, in the half?
Maybe.
You got to get that boy out the game.
Again, he's second and third string already. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get ready to get to everybody's favorite segment, or at least that's what we think it's y'all, we have the money shot. The money shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you should not, would not, shall not forget. And when you hear this again, make sure you come back and listen to this here podcast in total, because we that dang good. Ooh, there we go.
Wow.
I ain't go to the ATM to get some money. By ATM, I mean go buy Monopoly, because I'm not throwing no real money in this podcast. Not yet anyway. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, my money shot goes to recently released Chiefs wide receiver, or former Chiefs wide receiver, Kadarius Toney, being released. The reason why I want y'all to remember this is because Kadarius Toney made fun of his former team, the Giants, losing a game when he had just made it to the Kansas City Chiefs. And opening game last year, while he's making said comments, funny complaints, and whatever it may be, Kadarius Toney also dropped a very crucial pass that made them lose their season opener to the Detroit Lions. Well, fast forward later on when they played the Buffalo Bills, he also was offsides, so much so to where Patrick Mahomes made complaints and gripes and arguments saying the ref can't make that call when, hold your hand up, here's the line of scrimmage. In football, on offense and defense, you don't cross the line of scrimmage until the ball is snapped. Y'all see the line of scrimmage, right? It's right here in the middle, right? Kadarius Toney was here. He's on offense. He's supposed to be over here. He's over here, and he cost him the game.
And probably the best play of last season as well. That play was probably the best play of last season.
I feel like that play wouldn't happen if it would have been like
if everything was perfect. If everything was perfect,
I don't think it would even happen. But yes, Kadarius Toney is released, and the only thing I can say is, here's a ode to you. When life comes at you fast, homie, you got released because they picked up what they think is going to be a better wide receiver in Xavier Worthy, and said the hell to you and said bye. So you have been cut. You have all the talent in the world from what we hear, but you have now been cut from a championship contender to go for a 3-peat to make history. Mm-hmm. At least I guess you got your ring, but it comes as no surprise to those who know if you know. Then it also is very sad because you tried to make fun of another franchise when they released you and they were terrible.
Man, I just saw on Twitter that a lot of guys got released, and I ain't gonna say their name because there was a lot of people that got released, boy. So hey, good luck to y'all next season. Maybe y'all can play Canadian Football League in the Canadian Football League or play somewhere.
That's the name of the game, though.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. You gotta do something. you have to have a backup plan. You just can't, be living on a dream. So no pun intended.
And man, Jonathan Owens, you know what I'm saying? He this is the Bears safety now, former Green Bay safety, former Houston Texans safety. Jonathan Owens sit up there and he persevered. It's a in the words of one of my favorite rappers of all time, it's a marathon, not a race. Sometimes you don't get it on the first try. I mean, you got to go back. But yeah, this is the name of the game. This is when they do all the releases. They got to trim it down. Yeah. If you don't make the team, practice squad, make some good money.
Yep.
Keep your dream alive. Keep training, whatever it may be. But if it's meant to be, it's going to be. Once again, we are put down here on the screen if you pay attention to it. What are you listening to?
Yes, sir.
If you will, put an M next to the song, artist, album, bop, pop, slop, top. Ooh. Put whatever you got on there in the comments with an M next to it. We will highlight those right now, if you will. And without further ado, let's get to these mispronunciations that only we can do so good.
Yeah, man. Just want to say for the record, I believe we both got some good ones. I know we have some good ones. Yeah, we can't wait to see what y'all listen to for sure.
All right. Here we have first from Chelsea.
By Normani and Gunna.
159. Okay. I ain't heard that one yet. I think that's new. Heart to Heart by Chris Brown. Okay. Definitely heard that one. All right. I Remember You.
My Ex.
Music.
Soul Child.
I like that one.
Going New York. Music, Soul Child. Philly in the house.
Without You. Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie. Okay.
Uncle Charlie. I'm messing with it. Bob Marley and the Wallers. Crazy
Bud Head.
Say bald head.
Oh, bald head. My bad. Crazy bald head.
All right. It's two out of these I hadn't heard, so I'm gonna have to go listen to them. So first one I hadn't heard, and this one right here I hadn't heard. Okay. Great picks as always.
Great picks as always.
Definitely.
Yeah, you cannot go wrong with the music picks. Y'all have not gone wrong with the music picks, and we appreciate y'all for that.
We do.
We appreciate y'all.
We do. Once again, these are our music picks. We give you something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue to listen to. And when you happen to hear these, if you happen to hear these, make sure you come back and listen to the podcast again. Or just, tune into the segment. Turn the volume down. It don't matter. Just listen.
Yes, sir.
Or, turn us on. Whatever it may be.
We
kind of handsome. So, you know what I'm saying? Haircut in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Hair growing out.
You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm sorry. I'm tired of saying, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. All right, what you got for us?
All right, the first one, this a little oldie that came out a few years ago when he was hot. Roddy Ricch featuring A Boogie with the Hoodie, Tiptoe, and the second one, the throwback, GQ, Disco Nights. Rock freak, but definitely that last one, GQ. I've been listening to Disco Nights a lot lately, and again, I don't know what's been going on YouTube, but some of the songs that I was listening to a few years ago, they started coming back in my algorithm, and boy, it has been a blessing listening to all those songs was listening to, used to listen to. So, hey, yeah, Roddy Ricch featuring A Boogie with the Hoodie, Tiptoe, and GQ Disco Nights. Gotta love it, man.
All right, this is a throwback we listened to on our way back from the barbershop. The first one, LA, Separated. I've been a fan of his for a while anyway, so it was pretty good to listen to that again because I couldn't think of his name for the longest until we got closer to home. He was like, oh, yeah, he's fire. So LA, Separated. And the Funky Knuckles, which is the shirt that I have on, Funky Knuckles, Llamas of the Sea. They are a jazz orchestra, as I saw on Spotify.
Jazz orchestra.
It's jazz and funk. No words, no singing, straight instrumentals, straight people showing their talent on the horns, the drums, the bass, the piano. They kill it. Yeah. Great show, great environment. I think they told us they're gonna be back here 2 months from now, something like that. Whenever they come, we're gonna see them again. We got to know the band as only we could.
We just talk, man.
We kind of a big deal, but yeah,
because we GNC Sports Talk.
Yeah. So we have those two picks for you. LA Separated, something a little bit older than the Funky Knuckles. Yes, their name is the Funky Knuckles, as the shirt says. Llamas of the Sea. Great band, orchestra, whatever you want to call them. Some songs a little bit longer, some songs a little bit short. Good vibes, straight music. You really hear them. They play they play all the instruments. They just bop out. So it was something good. It was something good. I'm happy we found them last year.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's mine. LA Separated, the Funky Knuckles, Llamas of the Sea. And
hey man, we appreciate it.
Appreciate
it.
GG's in the chat. What was one question y'all asked at the end of the last time? We ran out of time. No. I remember. Nope. Back in the day, huh? No. I'm not saying it until we get off here because you're gonna be on here all day. Back in the day, GQ was my group. What they say?
I have stole a line or two to get at them girls back in the day. And yeah, I said, girls, hey, I feel you, Spitz, because hey, low key, I ain't gonna lie. When we go out, hey, it is some chicks, whatever that I see. I'll put a line from a rap song on or R&B song on them, like, you know, like the one with Don Tyler. Seems like you never had a shopping spree in New York or something like that. So yeah. Something's telling me you never had a shopping spree in New York. Hey, I did that one time. I ain't gonna lie, I did that one time. Have you ever did that?
No, I just asked questions that might make women cry.
If you listen to this, I ain't say a word. What up though? If you know.
I'm messy too on Alexis. Good punch. I'm not messy. I just asked questions. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but it is what it is. I can't help it. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in once again. It's been a fun show as always. We thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be some stuff that's geared to pop off. As y'all can see, we've been saying we're gonna get these lists together for y'all, and we got them. So just bearing that with us. It's a lot of things going on behind the scenes right now. A lot of things. Anyway, you got anything else you got to say?
Man, appreciate y'all for tuning in again. We bring in the energy. We bring y'all the love. Thank y'all for showing us love. Hey, look, this is what we do here at GNC Sports Talk.
Hey, Spencer, them crying is not a part of my plan. And how is it working? Well, didn't we laugh afterwards? Not at her, but with her. Kind of.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't never heard no lines. I might not steal no lines.
Man, I stole a whole bunch of lines, boy.
Y'all might go off of like music or whatever to steal lines off of. Bro, I go off of movies. Don't none of these chicks nowadays know nothing about the 90s classics. So from Love Jones, it's all about the possibilities.
Hey man, Midnight Star,
call me brother of the night.
Yeah, what about the church welcome? Oh, and again, if you ain't subscribed yet, please subscribe.
That's it. You messed it up. All right, here. If this is your first time tuning in, we want to thank you. We hope you had a good time. We hope to see you next week. And just like the deacons in the church, we extend our hand and we hope to see you next week. Also, if you are a repeat offender, as only y'all know y'all are, we love y'all, appreciate y'all, day ones.
Yep.
And we know y'all rock with us. We rock with y'all too, but we make sure we support as much as y'all support too.
Thanks.
So yes, we want to thank y'all. That's Cary again. I'm Gary. This is GSC Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture,
by the culture,
because we are the culture you dig. And also, just want to give a big shout out again. Happy birthday to Sid, CJ, Funky Town. You know who you are. Hey, and also, hey, thank y'all for tuning in again. We love it. Keep tuning in. Tell a friend. Mm-hmm. And so we can bring them here as well. So, hey, thank y'all.
Yep. We appreciate y'all. GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture you did.
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
And other than that, y'all take it easy. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all soon.
Love y'all.